What I'm holding in my hand is a marker buoy. Now to some of the younger generations, they may not even know what that is, but back in the day, this was walleye fishing gold. It really helped you stay tight to the spots before GPS was ever really made use of in commercial fish finders. But nowadays, with how good our mapping is, how good our fish finders are, I think a lot of questions come about, are these even necessary? Are there times where these are even still worth using? And to me, the answer is absolutely yes. The two times I use marker buoys most often, first and foremost, is when there's not many people around, because a marker buoy can really attract all kinds of people off to the spots that you're fishing. So make sure you kind of got the spots to yourself before you drop a buoy. But number two, when I'm vertical jigging, and so often in northern walleye waters where I've got really tight breaks or rock piles, specific spot on the spot type spots that I'm trying to stick to, and I'm vertically jigging around them, a marker buoy is awesome at getting me exactly on the spot, because sometimes the spot's no bigger than half the size of my boat, and I really need to make sure that I'm precision jigging right on top of those areas. Your GPS, it's got EPE, estimated positional error. That's a factor which is always going to come into play. Your GPS is good, it's really good. It can't be as spot as on the spot as this is. You and your sonar with a marker buoy can find an exact part of the rock pile, and as long as you're not dragging things, as long as you're not dragging jigs, dragging rigs, pulling spinners, you don't have to worry too much about snagging this buoy line. Now in clear water, it's even a more effective tool in a lot of respects, because what you can do is mark out the edges of the areas you need to stay away from, and that can as many times be as important or more than what areas to stay on top of. So in maybe shallow clear water, weed line situations, you're gonna have to go in there. You might blow some fish out of the way, but at least you're gonna get your mark down, come back maybe 10-15 minutes later, and now you've got an area that you know you can cast up to, and a zone you need to keep the boat out of. So again, in clear water situations, they can be just as effective as trying to stay spot on the spot.